Your first meal after 60, the secret to stronger legs and lasting independence. Imagine reclaiming a decade of youth in your leg muscles simply by choosing one specific food before 8 a.m. This isn't a fantasy whispered in hushed tones, nor does it involve expensive supplements or complex prescriptions. What if the key to unlocking extraordinary leg strength, unwavering stability, and boundless independence in your golden years lies in a remarkably simple, familiar meal, one that countless individuals overlook every single morning, completely unaware of its profound, life-altering potential? This isn't just about food, it's about safeguarding your future mobility and confidence, and the information we're about to unveil could entirely redefine your aging journey. Before we dive into this critical revelation, we'd love to hear from you. Where are you tuning in from today? Please take a moment to share your location in the comments below and feel free to ask any questions that come to mind. And while you're there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for older insight and ring the notification bell, ensuring you never miss the vital health advice we continuously share on this channel. Together, we can forge a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow, one informed decision at a time. I'm Dr. Barbara O'Neill, and today I'm here to share insights that could fundamentally transform your perspective on breakfast, and more importantly, the enduring strength of your legs. Groundbreaking new research is revealing something truly remarkable. Incorporating a single specific food into your morning routine may empower adults over 60 to significantly preserve their leg strength, dramatically enhance their stability, banish those often agonizing nighttime leg cramps, and even slash their risk of debilitating muscle loss by an astounding 72%. Let that number resonate for a moment. 72%. This isn't a minor tweak. It represents the monumental difference between confidently navigating your golden years with grace and independence versus the disheartening reality of struggling with every step. The tragic truth is that millions of seniors are silently losing their mobility, eventually relying on wheelchairs, walkers, or even full-time care, all due to a condition that, in many cases, could have been readily prevented or even reversed. Most of these individuals remain completely unaware that such a simple, accessible solution exists. Even more alarmingly, many are unintentionally worsening their situation by making the wrong food choices first thing in the morning, or perhaps even worse, by skipping breakfast altogether. So I must ask you, could you be inadvertently weakening your legs each morning simply by neglecting this crucial dietary component? Stay with me until the very end of this discussion, because I'm not only going to reveal exactly what you should be eating right after waking up, but I'll also share 5 easy, delicious breakfast options that can help you remain strong, balanced, and fiercely independent well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. And trust me, the final item I'll unveil might just completely surprise you. The sensation of your legs progressively weakening day by day is not an inevitable sentence you simply have to accept as your fate. Reaching 60 years old doesn't automatically mean forfeiting your ability to walk with confidence, maintain impeccable balance, or continue living autonomously in the comfort of your own home. The incredibly encouraging news is that you possess the power to actively reverse this often misunderstood process. And here's the most empowering part of all. Achieving this doesn't necessitate costly medications, expensive specialized equipment, or grueling, intense workout regimens. The journey begins with something seemingly small, yet remarkably potent, your very first meal of the day. It may sound incredibly simple, perhaps even too familiar to be truly revolutionary, but the precise choices you make at breakfast can either diligently protect your vital leg muscles or, insidiously, wear them down over time. This critical understanding is precisely what nutrition experts and researchers are most concerned about today as they delve into the health of aging populations. The stark reality is that a significant majority of adults over 60 are getting breakfast profoundly wrong, and often they don't even realize it. Many skip it entirely under the mistaken impression that they're saving time or cutting calories. Others replace it with merely a cup of coffee, believing that this meager offering is sufficient to kickstart their day. Then there are those who opt for nutrient-poor foods like refined white bread or sugary cereals, which offer virtually none of the essential building blocks their muscles desperately need to thrive. Even more concerning, some convince themselves they'll eat something substantial later and simply sip on water throughout the morning. However, what unfolds next is truly alarming. When you adopt these habits, your body is forced into what scientists call a catabolic state. In this perilous condition, your body, devoid of sufficient external fuel, begins a desperate act of self-preservation. It starts breaking down its own precious muscle tissue to use as an energy source. And here's the crucial detail. Do you know which muscles are targeted first during this destructive process? Your leg muscles. These are the very pillars of your independence, the muscles that empower you to walk, stand, maintain your balance, and crucially, prevent those dangerous falls that could irrevocably alter your life forever. Yet, a groundbreaking study from Tufts University has brought forth a message of profound hope, revealing something truly empowering. It found that seniors could recover an incredible 35% of their leg strength in a mere 8 weeks, simply by consistently enjoying a nutritious breakfast fortified with the right ingredients. Just ponder that for a moment. 8 weeks, less than 2 months, to regain more than a third of the strength you might have slowly lost over years. And the beauty of this solution is that these aren't exotic or prohibitively expensive ingredients. They are affordable, readily available foods you've likely walked past countless times in the grocery store aisles, without ever recognizing their incredible power when combined and consumed at the optimal time of day. So, what exactly happens to your legs after the age of 60? Let me explain this process with absolute clarity, because understanding it is the indispensable first step toward halting and reversing it. After reaching 60, your body naturally initiates a gradual loss of muscle mass, a process particularly pronounced in your legs. This pervasive condition is scientifically termed sarcopenia, and it stands as a major, often silent, underlying cause of the debilitating mobility problems that afflict millions of older adults worldwide. We're talking about the growing difficulty in walking longer distances, the struggle to stand up unaided from a seated position, the unsettling experience of unexpectedly losing your balance, and ultimately, the eventual reliance on canes, walkers, or even full-time care from others. What makes sarcopenia particularly insidious and concerning is that this muscle loss rarely announces itself with immediate pain. There's no sudden fever or acute warning sign that sends you rushing to the doctor. Instead, it subtly creeps up on you day after quiet day, week after week. One morning, your legs might just feel a tiny bit heavier than usual. On another, you might stumble slightly when stepping off a curb. You might instinctively rationalize these occurrences, telling yourself it's nothing serious, just a normal part of getting older. You may even find yourself unconsciously starting to use your arms to push yourself up from chairs, simply because your legs no longer seem to possess the same robust power they once did. However, here's a profoundly crucial distinction you absolutely must grasp. That narrative isn't entirely accurate. Aging in itself does not inherently make you weak. It is the loss of muscle that makes you weak. And critically, muscle loss is not an inevitable, unchangeable part of aging that you are simply destined to accept. The National Institute on Aging has issued stark warnings, indicating that adults over 60 can lose up to 1/3 of their leg muscle mass in just a single decade if no proactive measures are taken to intervene and halt this insidious process. And this isn't merely about the cosmetic appearance or sheer strength of your legs. As your leg muscles begin to shrink, a cascade of detrimental effects unfolds throughout your body. Your balance deteriorates dramatically, your walking speed noticeably drops, and your risk of falling skyrockets to dangerously high levels. Furthermore, blood circulation throughout your lower body declines, your overall range of mobility diminishes, and you may even notice an increase in stubborn belly fat. Bone density decreases, making fractures much more likely, and astonishingly, even your sleep quality and memory can suffer as a direct consequence of this systemic muscle loss. The emotional toll of feeling confined within a body that no longer responds to your mind and desires can be utterly devastating for so many older adults, profoundly impacting their quality of life. So, why does what you choose to eat in the morning hold such paramount importance for the health of your leg muscles? The reason is profoundly physiological. After 7 to 9 hours of restorative sleep through the night, your body enters a prolonged fasting state. Without consuming anything substantial to properly break this fast, your body, in its relentless pursuit of energy, will begin to utilize your own muscle tissue as fuel rather than diligently protecting and nurturing it. This process is especially perilous for seniors, whose muscle regeneration and repair mechanisms are already considerably slower and less efficient than they were in their younger years. If you fail to interrupt this catabolic phase with the correct breakfast choices, your precious leg muscles are quite literally weakening before your day has even truly commenced. Given that your legs house the largest muscle groups in your entire body, their continuous loss disrupts your metabolism, reduces vital circulation throughout your entire system, and triggers a devastating chain of interconnected issues. These can manifest as excruciating night cramps that jolt you awake from sleep, disconcerting tingling sensations in your feet, persistent numbness in your toes, unsteady steps as you walk, and even coordination problems that render once simple tasks surprisingly complicated. This is precisely why so many older adults who are not actually afflicted with any specific disease still find themselves becoming progressively weaker and more dependent over time. But the truly good news, a message of hope I want you to hold on to tightly, is this: your body possesses an incredible capacity for recovery, provided you take timely action. By consistently eating the right foods at the right time each morning, you can actively rebuild muscle tissue, significantly improve your balance, drastically reduce those painful cramps, and reclaim your cherished independence, one confident step at a time. Consider the inspiring journey of David, a 69-year-old retired construction engineer who spent decades fearlessly climbing scaffolds and hiking rugged hills across the country, rarely feeling fatigued. David was a man who justly prided himself on his physical capabilities and his robust independence. But recently, something had dramatically shifted. Merely getting out of bed in the morning felt like an enormous, uphill struggle. His knees were perpetually stiff and achy, and his feet felt unusually heavy, sometimes even disturbingly numb. Those initial steps each morning were painfully slow and incredibly unstable, almost like attempting to coax a rusty, long unused machine back to life. Then, one seemingly ordinary morning, David tragically tripped on his own porch step while simply going out to retrieve the newspaper. The fall itself wasn't particularly severe, and thankfully he didn't break any bones, but it shook him to his core. In that vulnerable moment, lying on his porch, he realized he was losing something far more invaluable than mere physical strength. He was losing his confidence. David's wife had also quietly noticed the worrying changes, though she had been hesitant to voice her concerns. His walking pace had slowed considerably, his steps had become undeniably shaky and uncertain, and he now needed both hands to push himself up from the couch, something he had never required before. He had also stopped enjoying his cherished morning strolls around the neighborhood. Then came the relentless nightly leg cramps that would violently jolt him awake, leaving him in agonizing pain and utterly unable to fall back asleep. Here's what's profoundly important to understand about David's situation. He had no serious illness, no diabetes, no arthritis diagnosis. What David was experiencing is precisely what many doctors quietly recognize as the after 60 phase, a period when muscle loss silently but powerfully accelerates, particularly in the legs that bear your entire body weight and stabilize every single step you take. After that frightening fall, David embarked on a desperate quest for answers. He consulted with a nutritionist specializing in senior health, meticulously read countless medical articles online, and watched numerous health education videos, determined to comprehend what was happening to his body. That's when he uncovered a crucial piece of information he had never considered before. The fundamental strength and function of your leg muscles depend profoundly on what you choose to eat in the morning. David immediately began to overhaul his daily routine. No more skipping breakfast, no more drinking just black coffee on an empty stomach, expecting it to suffice. Instead, he strategically started eating foods specifically rich in the precise nutrients his muscles were quite literally craving to restore proper circulation, rebuild damaged tissue, and regain the unwavering balance he had lost. Within a mere 3 weeks, David noticed a tangible difference. Getting up from bed felt noticeably easier. His steps throughout the day felt lighter and more energetic, and those painful cramps that had been relentlessly waking him every night simply vanished. Soon he found himself eagerly walking around the park again. By the end of 2 months, David was effortlessly completing 2 full kilometers each morning without needing to stop and rest. These days, he often joyfully tells his wife that he feels like he's truly got his legs back. With just one simple yet profound adjustment to his morning routine, David had miraculously regained his strength, his energy, and his precious independence. Now, let me reveal the 5 specific breakfast foods that were instrumental in David's transformation and have helped thousands of other seniors cultivate stronger, steadier legs. The first, and arguably one of the most effective and simplest options, is whole eggs. There is truly nothing easier or more potent for diligently rebuilding and maintaining leg muscles than a properly cooked egg. Eggs are a powerhouse of nutrition, containing nearly all the essential amino acids your body requires for efficient muscle repair and robust growth. However, the true concentrated power is unequivocally found in the yolk. The yolk is generously loaded with vital vitamin D, B12, choline, and a crucial compound called leucine. That last component, leucine, is an absolute game changer because it directly triggers muscle protein synthesis within your body, a process utterly vital for preventing the insidious loss of leg muscle after 60. Research conducted at the University of Illinois revealed that participants who consistently ate 2 whole eggs daily for 8 weeks experienced notable improvements in their leg strength and their ability to independently perform daily activities. Eggs also profoundly support your neuromuscular system, significantly enhancing your coordination, balance, and overall walking pattern, which collectively dramatically reduces your risk of falling. The abundant vitamin B12 found in egg yolks acts as a protective shield around your nerves, ensuring your steps become smoother and steadier. Furthermore, eggs provide highly absorbable iron that significantly boosts blood flow and oxygen delivery directly to your hard-working leg muscles. For the absolute best possible results, you should endeavor to eat the entire egg, including that nutrient-dense yolk, within 1 hour of waking up in the morning. Boiled eggs are an ideal choice as they perfectly retain all their invaluable nutrients. For variety, you can try scrambled eggs mixed with fresh spinach or vibrant chopped tomatoes. Stay consistent with this simple habit for 30 days, and you will very likely notice fewer debilitating nighttime cramps, noticeably stronger legs, and much greater ease when standing up from a seated position. Our second powerful breakfast option is simple oatmeal, generously topped with chia seeds. This dynamic combination provides your legs with the steady, sustained energy they require to power you through the entire morning. Oatmeal is rich in beta-glucan, a special type of soluble fiber that effectively reduces inflammation throughout your body, enhances nutrient absorption directly into your muscles, and helps stabilize your blood sugar levels, preventing those energy crashes. Chia seeds, on the other hand, contribute a wealth of beneficial omega-3 fatty acids alongside crucial minerals such as calcium, potassium, and magnesium. All of these minerals are absolutely indispensable for maintaining proper muscle contractions and actively preventing those painful, disruptive leg cramps. Magnesium in particular plays a vital role in relaxing tight muscles and reducing stiffness, while potassium diligently ensures that oxygen and other vital nutrients can reach even the smallest, deepest muscles within your legs. Preparing this breakfast couldn't be simpler. Cook 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or your preferred nut milk until soft, then stir in 1 full tablespoon of chia seeds. If you desire a touch of natural sweetness, add some sliced banana or fresh blueberries. Consuming this warm, nourishing breakfast within an hour of waking empowers seniors to experience improved balance when standing or climbing stairs, a significant reduction in leg cramps, and enhanced endurance throughout their day. The third exceptional food is bananas. Often lauded as nature's ultimate electrolyte powerhouse, their exceptionally high potassium content makes them absolutely ideal for preventing excruciating leg cramps and consistently maintaining overall leg strength in seniors. A single medium-sized banana typically provides approximately 400 milligrams of potassium, representing about 10% of your daily needs. Potassium is critical for maintaining the proper electrical balance within your muscle cell membranes. Without adequate potassium, your muscles may misfire or suddenly go into agonizing spasms, directly leading to those unwelcome nighttime cramps. Research conducted at Harvard University found that seniors who regularly consume bananas were an impressive 33% less likely to experience painful leg cramps compared to those whose diets lacked sufficient potassium-rich foods. Bananas also generously provide vitamin B6, which supports clear and efficient nerve communication between your brain and your vital leg muscles. However, individuals managing type 2 diabetes or kidney disease should approach bananas with some caution. In such cases, opting for a smaller portion or choosing a slightly underripe banana is often preferable. The optimal time to enjoy a banana is typically after your main breakfast, rather than on a completely empty stomach. Pairing it with oatmeal or Greek yogurt significantly improves nutrient absorption, maximizing its benefits. Our fourth breakfast choice is Greek yogurt, which is exceptionally effective at actively combating the slow, insidious muscle breakdown that naturally occurs overnight. Greek yogurt boasts nearly twice the protein content of regular yogurt, making it a superior choice. For adults over 60, the slow-digesting casein protein abundantly found in Greek yogurt provides a steady, sustained stream of amino acids, perfectly poised to support meticulous leg muscle maintenance. A standard 170-gram serving typically contains roughly 17 grams of high-quality protein, including that crucial leucine amino acid. Greek yogurt also delivers essential calcium and vitamin D, both of which are fundamental for supporting robust bone health and seamless neuromuscular coordination. A study originating from Maastricht University discovered that older adults consistently consuming 20 grams of protein each morning showed notable improvements in their leg strength within a mere 6 weeks. It is crucial to avoid yogurts with added sugars, as these can promote inflammation, counteracting the benefits. Greek yogurt is best consumed within an hour of waking, and adding unsweetened berries or chia seeds can significantly enhance both its flavor profile and its profound nutritional value. The fifth impactful breakfast food is fatty fish, particularly salmon, which you should aim to include at least twice a week. These remarkable fish are exceptionally rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which not only improve insulin sensitivity, but also powerfully reduce muscle inflammation and enhance protein uptake, all critical for aging muscles. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that adults over 65 who consumed 2 servings of fatty fish per week retained 27% more leg muscle mass compared to those primarily eating red meat. They also experienced an impressive 36% lower risk of falls due to leg weakness. Salmon is also an excellent source of highly digestible protein, along with vitamins B12 and D, further bolstering its benefits. A simple preparation method involves pan-searing fresh salmon in a touch of olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes per side, then serving it with roasted sweet potatoes or steamed vegetables for a truly nutrient-dense breakfast. Now, I want to share with you a surprisingly simple breakfast option that offers truly significant, often overlooked benefits for leg strength. Steamed sweet potatoes lightly sprinkled with natural mineral salt, specifically Celtic sea salt. Unlike many trendy superfoods that appear and disappear, this common kitchen staple exerts profound effects on your leg muscles that most people never realize. Sweet potatoes are incredibly rich in complex carbohydrates, which diligently work to replenish your muscle glycogen stores after the 7 to 9 hours of overnight fasting. The natural starch in sweet potatoes doesn't cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar the way refined sugars or white bread can. Instead, it provides steady, sustained energy that effectively prevents morning leg fatigue, debilitating cramping, and that pervasive weakness you might feel when you first stand up. Sweet potatoes also generously supply your body with potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C. These are all vital nutrients that directly support healthy circulation, proper nerve signaling, and optimal leg function throughout your entire day. Magnesium, a mineral many seniors are deficient in without even realizing it, is often affectionately called the muscle relaxation mineral because it effectively eases those painful cramps, reduces stiffness in your joints, and supports better balance as you move throughout your day. Here's where Celtic sea salt becomes incredibly important. This salt is fundamentally different from the regular table salt most people have in their kitchens. Celtic sea salt is unprocessed, naturally contains more than 80 trace minerals that your body desperately needs, and actively helps maintain smooth muscle contractions while replenishing the electrolytes you lose overnight. Crucially, unlike refined table salt, which has been stripped of its natural minerals, Celtic sea salt does not drastically increase blood pressure when consumed in reasonable amounts. A fascinating study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition uncovered something remarkable. Adults who consumed high-fiber breakfasts, such as sweet potatoes combined with mineral-rich salt, for 90 days demonstrated a significant 41% better balance scores and experienced nearly 50% fewer falls compared to those eating typical processed breakfast foods. Just think about the profound implications of that for your personal safety and sustained independence. Preparing this breakfast couldn't be easier. Simply sprinkle a small amount of Celtic sea salt on half of a warm steamed sweet potato and eat it about 10 minutes before your main breakfast, accompanied by a glass of warm water. Doing this consistently can dramatically reduce that unsettling numbness you might feel in your feet, effectively eliminate those agonizing nighttime cramps, and significantly decrease the shakiness you experience while standing or walking. It serves as a subtle yet incredibly powerful support system for seniors who are determined to maintain independent, confident movement well into their later years. However, simply eating nutrient-rich breakfast foods is only part of the comprehensive solution. Your daily routines and morning habits also play a profoundly key role in preserving your leg strength and balance as you age. Let me share 5 simple morning habits that seniors can easily adopt with significant, life-altering impact on their mobility and independence. The first habit is to drink a full glass of warm water with just a pinch of natural salt immediately upon waking, ideally even before you get out of bed. This deceptively simple practice effortlessly restores your electrolytes after the overnight fast, dramatically improves circulation throughout your entire body, calms your nervous system, and actively helps prevent those sudden, debilitating cramps that can strike without warning. The second habit involves performing just 3 minutes of gentle leg lift and balance exercises right after you wake up. Simply lift one foot 2 to 4 inches off the ground, hold that position for 10 seconds while maintaining your balance, then gently switch to the other foot and repeat. Do this several times on each side. This effectively strengthens the crucial muscles in your calves, thighs, and hips while simultaneously improving your balance and coordination, a vital defense against falls. The third habit is absolutely critical, yet so many people unfortunately overlook it. Avoid rushing out of bed in the morning. Instead, take 3 deep calming breaths while still lying down. Then, sit up slowly and deliberately. Gently rotate your wrists and ankles in circles to gradually reactivate circulation. This deliberate approach significantly reduces your risk of dizziness and dangerous falls that often occur when seniors move too quickly after being still for hours. The fourth habit is to spend just 5 minutes in morning sunlight, ideally within the first hour after waking. Natural sunlight exposure powerfully boosts your body's vitamin D production, which is absolutely essential for strengthening your bones and aiding calcium absorption, particularly important for the bones in your legs, ankles, and feet. If the weather doesn't permit going outside, simply standing near a sunny window can still provide a beneficial dose. The fifth and final habit is simple but absolutely crucial. Do not delay your breakfast. Prolonged fasting triggers that muscle breakdown process I explained earlier. If eating a full meal isn't immediately possible, make sure to have at least a small portion of something nutritious, such as a steamed sweet potato, a boiled egg, or a bit of oatmeal. This critical action instantly shifts your body from breaking down precious muscle tissue to actively repairing and building it instead. By thoughtfully combining these 5 daily habits with the powerful breakfast foods I've described throughout this discussion, including whole eggs, oatmeal with chia seeds, bananas, Greek yogurt, fatty fish, and sweet potatoes with mineral salt, seniors can profoundly improve their leg strength, enhance their circulation, maintain superior balance, and actively prevent the age-related muscle loss that so severely threatens their independence. Even these small, consistent actions you take each morning contribute powerfully to your long-term mobility, stability, and enduring confidence as you age. Taking conscious control of your body daily, making these simple yet consistent choices, empowers you to maintain that vital confidence and truly enjoy life to its fullest, without the constant worry of falling or losing your precious ability to care for yourself. Your legs do not have to succumb to the perceived inevitability of age if you consistently provide them with the right nutrition and diligently establish these simple, remarkably effective routines. I wholeheartedly encourage you to share your own personal breakfast choices and morning habits in the comments section below, because your valuable experience may very well help others discover powerful strategies to support their own leg health and regain strength they once thought was lost forever. Staying informed, consistently incorporating these nutrient-rich foods, and diligently implementing these simple yet profound morning habits ensures that walking with unwavering confidence, maintaining impeccable balance, and living an actively engaged life remain completely achievable goals long after 60. If you found this information from Older Insight valuable and potentially life-changing, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel so you never miss our essential health guidance, and turn on the notification bell. Your invaluable support helps us continue bringing you the most important health information for thriving vibrantly in your golden years. In our next video, I'll be revealing the 3 hidden signs that your body is losing muscle faster than normal, and exactly what crucial steps you need to take about it before it's too late.